Hi, this is Tyler.
This is Curtis, and Logan is also working on this project. This is for Mr. Catero's first period woods class. Our project is on Kreg technology. Showed in this picture are a bunch of the different Kreg accessories. Down in the middle center, you can see the Kreg screws, which have a square bit used to go into the pocket holes. On the left-hand side, we have the Allen key, which is used to tighten the collar on the drill bit to adjust your depth. Over in the middle, with the spiral cut into it, is your drill bit. And the round thing that looks like it has a hole for the Allen key, that's the collar that goes over your drill bit to adjust your depth. The piece next to the blue, which is another type of bit, is what's used to go into the pocket hole. It's a square bit drive. And all the way on the right-hand side, we have a Kreg clamp, which is used to clamp two pieces together when you're working on a corner, different things like that, to hold it so it's lined up for your Kreg screws. The most important piece is the blue part. That's your Kreg jig. It's used to make the pocket holes. It'll be mounted onto a different form, like in the shop, with another clamping system so that you can hold your piece down and drill your pocket holes so they're even, space-centered, and correctly. Featured in this picture, we have the Kreg jig, which is this blue jig right here, the entire thing. And then we also have the white vacuum attachment, which is connected to it. It's used so that you keep the sawdust down in the shop and prevent making a mess or getting dust everywhere on your project. Over here is where the vacuum would attach to it. Any regular shop vac, you just pull up and connect the hose, turn your shop vac on, and make your holes. It's got 3 holes for different sized and spacings, what you're working on. If you wanted to do 2 spaced things for your apron, you would use the 2 far holes, this one and this one. If you wanted to do 2 very close holes, like on a very small apron or any other small corner, like a picture frame, anything like that, you would use the 2 that are right next to each other.
Alright, this here is an automated Kreg drill. The 2 clamps on both sides of it hold your piece down. The cylinder thing in the middle, it goes down when you pull the lever down, and then a drill bit comes up.
The drill bit comes up to use to make the pocket hole. As you can see there, each pocket hole, it creates one individual hole when you're using it to make different things. The clamps are adjustable on how wide you can spread them and also how hard they clamp down on your project. This lever simply pulls down, a drill bit comes up, and this comes down as a clamping mechanism. So it's almost entirely hands-free. All you have to do is pull the lever down, and your work is done for you. And you move your piece over, and repeat again to do 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 holes on your apron, whatever you need to be doing, or on the 45-degree corner you're making.
This is a Kreg clamp, and it holds the piece of wood and onto the other piece of wood while you drill into the other type of Kreg hole that you've drilled. Right there, and the clamp goes in the other hole on the other side.
While the clamp is in one of the holes, into the other you will insert a Kreg self-tapping screw with the square bit that we talked about earlier, drive it in, and then remove the clamp and put in the other one. And you can repeat that on all of the different surfaces that have Kregs. You can turn your clamp and use it here, or when you're putting your top on, you can use it up here also. It's just a good clamping device because it goes into the Kreg hole and holds on, and you don't have to worry about damaging the surface of your piece either.